Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Right, so as it turns out, when it comes to guessing these champions, I'm on a bit of a hot streak because I'm right again. So far, all of my guesses have been absolutely right, and Science Champion is in fact Scorpion. So that box immediately got a lot more enticing, and all of the lizards immediately got a lot less exciting. To be fair, both might do well, but realistically, I do think that, and this is a subject for the comment section, but who would you rather pick, Lizard or Scorpion? Because both of them are quite similar, but Scorpion has much more versatility and immunities, right? So it's going to be interesting to see which one of these two ends up being the more dominant and popular one. My, logical brain kind of is leaning towards Scorpion, but we'll see. Either way, Scorpion is announced. So let's recap where we are so far and what remains to be revealed. Well, it's actually very simple. We know most of these, only two champions we do not know. We do know that here we have Absorbing Man and Kingpin, both of them obviously absolute bangers, we all want them. Then we do have the Founder's Keepers box that started with a reworked Thor Jane Foster, which personally I'm not particularly excited for. I don't know about you guys. Then we have Nimrod, which again, I kind of do think his time in the sun, I think he's going to be good. I think he's going to be useful for specific things. I don't think he's going to be the top one tech champion anymore. I think he's going to be somewhere in the mix of the useful tech champions. Then the skill champion in the box is going to be Valkyrie, which is going to be a similar story. It will be interesting to see how useful and good is Valkyrie. I do, again, kind of expect her to be good for Alliance Wars because her ability to take all the hazard shift fights, basically. But again, we're going to have to see how popular she regains, but I do think she has better chance than some of the others here. And now the Science Champion is Scorpion. To me, at the very least, definitely the jackpot of the box, the most exciting one. That leaves us with the two last guesses. My guess for the mutants is Magneto. And, listen up. It's not like I want a Magneto, and this has been like the story of all these predictions as well. Like, these are not the champions I want to see, because obviously I'd love to see Archangel or Kitty instead of Mags. Or I would have loved to see Ghost instead of Nimrod. I would have loved to see a whole bunch of different. However, I do think, out of the sheer fact that Mutant, because one of these champions, either Cosmic or Mutant, is going to be a buff champion. We know that both of them will not be buff champions. I think Mutants have champions that are good enough to put in that box, or Kabam considers to be good enough. So the Mutant is going to be one of the old popular Mutant champions. Could be Archangel, could be Magneto in my opinion. Could be Kitty Pryde. Kitty Pryde, I think Kabam's terrified of and doesn't want to release ever. Because of her cheese mechanics of not taking damage while phasing. Then we have Archangel. I think Archangel would fit more into the equivalent of next year's Heart of Fire event. With the Tigra, with the FAM, stuff like that. So I personally think it's more likely to see him there. However, it could be Archangel, but realistically, I'm still kind of going with it's likely Magneto, unfortunately. And then we have Cosmic Class, because as I said, in Cosmic Class, we have Hercules, CGR, and Hulkling that are not released. I don't think Kabam is going to release any one of those, which is the reason why I think Cosmic is the class that gets the buff, that gets the rework. The most realistic candidates for that buff, I think, are OG Thor, maybe Cosmic Spidey. I think those two are the most likely recipients of a rework type of buff. And, this is where I hope it's OG Thor. Could be the Cosmic Spidey. That's where I'm at. Those are my last two picks. But either way, even if I'm completely out about the last two, I'll have you know, I guess the first three right. Still, statistically, absolutely winning this. But hey, 7-star Scorpio. That's right. I'll catch you guys soon. Bye-bye. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about